I've seen things. I've tried and seen a lot of different products in a lot of different companies that all kind of seem the same. They got the protein shake, the multivitamins, and just a lot of the products from company to company are just kind of duplicated, and they all seem to just mask the situation rather than actually go to the source to make a permanent change. So one of those being CBD oil, which I loved, but it wasn't actually permanently changing the situation. So I'm going to talk about all the things in this review, so be sure and stay to the end. And so let's get started. The number one thing that I love is the stem cell release factor. So this is something that I've never seen before, and Eric for months had been looking at the stem cell therapy procedure. We were going to go to Charlotte, and I think it was $5,000 to get stem cells for his knee problem, because we had done all this hiking after our honeymoon that we extended. It was so much fun, and then afterwards he came to me and he said, I can't hike anymore, my knees are shot. And so he was desperate to get this procedure, and that's a lot of money. So but he was going to do it so that we could hike and dance, because we were having so much fun doing that. And then he was approached by this friend of his from another opportunity about this one, and he talked about the stem cell release factor. And so this releases, and you take 2 capsules, and within 2 hours it can release up to 10 million stem cells. Now, stem cells are produced in the body naturally, and when they release, they go to parts of the body that need healing, and they're able to regenerate. They can actually go to an organ and kind of shapeshift into, like, say it's the liver. They can generate cells that are like the liver cells or the heart cells or the organ cells, and go in where healing's needed. So good news, bad news is if you're taking it for your knees but you have a heart problem, it could go to the heart issue first. It'll go where it's needed the most first, and then eventually get to all of it. So circling back to, by the time we're 40, we are producing 50% less stem cells than we were, say, in our 20s. And then as you grow older, it gets even less and less and less. And so it's no wonder why, you get to 50 and you're going, what happened? Because you've got a lot less of those little healers to go out and fix things, and you feel that. So anyway, you can take up to 4 capsules a day. So if you take 2 and it releases up to 10 million, and then you take another 2 and it releases up to another 10 million, so you're looking at 20 million, and it is cumulative. So if you continue to take it daily, then you can actually be taking your body back to that 20-year-old body that released 100% of those stem cells instead of 50% or 40% or 10%, So this is amazing to me. And then another product that Greatlife Worldwide has is Phytozone. Now these two together are the powerhouse anti-aging supplements. And then they have, this one also can age you backwards to where you can feel like 20 again at the cellular level. So it's very real. And we've already noticed a difference in our skin, and I've noticed a difference in my eyes, and I didn't catch it at first because I just wasn't picking up my glasses, and I would go all day, and then a couple of days, and I realized, you know what, I haven't used my glasses in 3 days. I don't even know where my glasses are. And so I haven't picked up my glasses since then, and I don't know where they are. And this is very real for me. And so when I went and got my eyes checked, he looked at me very seriously and he said, you should not drive at night. It's very dangerous for you to drive at night. That's how bad my eyes were. And when I took my glasses off, everything was blurry. And so I couldn't go without my glasses. So to go 3 days and up to 2 weeks now without my glasses, that's a big deal. So I'm really excited about that. And then I had chronic fatigue. For a few years now, I've had chronic fatigue. And it's awful. And so when I started taking these stem cells, I started waking up. My cat wakes up early and wants to play and jump around. And I would always just kind of roll over and he would just, you know, play on the bed. Now I'm waking up when he wakes up and I'm ready to go. And I get right out of bed and I'm running around playing with him first thing in the morning. And anybody that knows me knows that there's before coffee Misha and after coffee Misha, as Eric says. And those two are very different. It was normally like, don't talk to me for 2 hours. I haven't had coffee. And so it's very different for me to get up and be ready to go. And that fatigue is not just ruining everything in my life, because anybody who has fatigue, you know. Okay, there are other products as well, but I want to get on to the other parts that I love about Greatlife Worldwide. So the comp plan. There is a matrix part of, there are 4 ways to earn in the comp plan, but there's a matrix part. And in the previous company that we were in, they paid 25 cents per matrix position, and you get paid on that. So, you know, it's your efforts and also the efforts of your upline, downline, anybody who fills into the matrix, you get paid on. So this one can pay up to $4. So 25 cents up to $4. So basically that means if your whole team is recruiting a lot of people and bringing them into the matrix, it's going to fill in under you and you'll get paid for that. And it's called spillover when it's not your people. Now, I don't recommend coming in just for the spillover, but I recommend coming in to create a residual passive income for yourself and create your own retirement, and do both, because I'm telling you, these products, this comp plan, and this whole company is going to be something that you will want to share with your loved ones. In fact, I'm getting the people I love the most, I'm getting them in those top positions, because Eric shared this with me first and I didn't want to like it. I didn't want to like this opportunity. And so I waited, and those spots filled in, so I didn't get in right under him. And that's a big mistake. Big mistake. Don't do that. Don't wait, because I would have been in a much higher position. But I did come in because I had to. The other thing that I love about this is that they have a done-for-you marketing system where they can bring in leads for you, and then they close them. They call them. A real person calls them, texts them, emails them, and closes them for you. So done-for-you marketing. And then the comp plan has 4 ways to earn that. Each one of those can earn up to $100,000. They have unlimited bonuses, and they have a car program where you can get a luxury car, which I love that part too. So this can pay you over and over and over. And we're launching in the next 2 weeks. We're in pre-launch. After that, it's going to go viral. It's going to go and start just filling in. So we still have spots at the top now, and I'm looking for people to put in there. I'm going to my loved ones first, but I am looking for other people. If you come in before my loved ones take action, then you get one of those top spots. I have a few left. So if you're looking for a residual passive income from home that can turn into a retirement, click the link below this video and let's get started. I hadn't given my results about the done-for-you marketing. So I signed up for the co-op, for one co-op, and I have already received, I got 2 leads in, and then a couple of days later I got 2 more, and then a day later I got 2 more. So they keep coming in. And these are people with, they're very real people from all over the world. I mean the US, not the world yet, but they're running ads all over the US. And so I've gotten, I know New Jersey, Maryland, Connecticut, I forgot the others right now, but so they're running very good ads. And anybody who has run ads for themselves or wanted to knows that it can be very expensive, and you can do a lot of ads and get nothing. So I was working with this guy that was very good at Facebook ads, and he charged $20,000 right up front to work with him because he had the knowledge that other people don't have. He had figured out how to do it successfully. But then once you sign up with him, if you want to do it yourself, then you have to learn a lot, and you have to do a lot of trial and error. And then so you start out paying $300 every time you post an ad, and that's just the beta phase. So that's just to see what may work and what may not. And after that, you start putting the big money in. And so it turns into a lot of money up front, and there are no guarantees that you're going to actually get leads. And then you have to go in and close them. You have to do that. So Greatlife, they run the ads that are working because everyone's getting leads. And then they go in and they email, they call them, they close it for you. So for anyone who already has a career and 2 other side businesses, and they just want someone to do it for them, done for you, marketing. Most of our Team Bless, they're getting 2 co-ops, so you're getting twice the amount of leads. That's one way to do it. Then other people are very serious about building retirement for themselves or building a huge additional income that is residual and is going to pay for years and years in the rest of their life. And they also want to join the co-op, and they do 2 co-ops. And so those leads are coming in. Their efforts are producing leads. They're doing videos. They're doing social media posts, and obviously bringing in their loved ones, because who wouldn't want to share this with your loved ones, which I've already talked about. But so, you know, wherever you are in life, if you want an additional income that is working, and you're not going to pay $20,000 to run your own ads, and you don't want to close your own leads, then this is a great option. They're very good at the ad. They're doing very huge magazine ads and other ads, and they know what they're doing. So these are my results so far. I'm very excited, and I'm watching everyone else bring leads in, and all of those would go into the matrix, which helps everyone. And it would go into your matrix if it's our team. So very exciting, and I just wanted to add that much.